Hi everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Adams for the Love of Movie Picks. This time around, we're going to be talking about the 1989 hit film, Christmas film, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Seeing as how this is probably going to be my last video before Christmas, I want to suggest in my opinion, is the best Christmas movie ever made. Hands down, no competition in my opinion. As old as it is, it's one of those timeless movies. Especially for Christmas. In my opinion, it's the best vacation movie for sure. They were all pretty good. The Vacation, European Vacation, Vegas Vacation, and even the remake. They all had their moments, but in my opinion, the Christmas one is the quintessential best one of the bunch. So, for me, what makes this movie so good, it's timeless. It's done in that great '80s style of a movie. I think if you were to make the same movie in any other era, maybe '90s would have been okay, early '90s, but really I think being made in the late '80s when it helped solidify it. Just everything about it just kind of fits. It doesn't feel that modern. It doesn't have quite that modern look, but it's still somewhat modern. It's got some surprisingly good movie. It's got its own theme song, the Christmas Vacation. Which plays at the beginning of the intro, and then also Male Kaliki Maka by Bing Crosby, I think it is. But also the cast is great in this. You got Chevy Chase as Clark Griswold, Beverly D'Angelo as his wife. You got Randy Quaid as cousin Eddie. Julia Louis-Dreyfus plays one of the neighbors. I'm trying to think of the name of the kid, the name of the actor. I can't think of his name, but he plays the son Russ. He's also ends up in much older in the present day. He's a character on The Big Bang Theory. I can't think of his real name, but he's in it as well. And also the daughter. I can't think of the actress's name, but she's also pretty well known as well. The one that plays the daughter. And of course some of the parents, the actors that play the parents are pretty well known in their own right. So the acting is well done. The storyline is just hilarious. For me, that's what makes the movie. I've probably lost count the number of times I've seen this movie since I first watched it as a young kid. It is funny every time. In fact, probably got a little funnier as I get older because some of the jokes are rather adult-like. So, you don't understand him as a kid, but, even as many times as I've seen it as an adult, it's still funny every time that I watch it. One other thing, too, I don't know if most people realize is, so for me personally, this is actually the first movie that I saw in the Vacation series. I hadn't seen any of the other ones, and surprisingly what I didn't realize is this is probably one of the most tame of the Vacation series. The first Vacation was actually a rated R film when it came out in 1983. This one I think is like 14A maybe. PG-13, 14A. There's a bit of language in it, but it's tame by comparison to the other ones. But I think that works well because it's more of a family can watch it. I would say 13 and under probably couldn't watch this movie. But yeah, it's still great family film. But yeah, just the comedy in it just kind of makes it this film for sure. There's all kinds of various funny scenes from him when he's sliding down the hill on the greased up, metal saucer. Of course, cousin Eddie standing out there in his bathrobe, emptying the chemical toilet from his motorhome into the public sewer system. And that guy comes out, the neighbor, and smells the crap, and the cousin Eddie just looks over, smiles at him. Merry Christmas! Shitter was full! Just absolutely hilarious moments in this movie. With the elderly aunt and uncle, he sets the Christmas tree on fire. She's as, dim as a 20-watt light bulb. It's not very smart, but still provides some comedic moments. But for me personally, my most quintessential favorite scene and the most hilarious to me is like the 5-minute rant that he goes on about his boss after he finds out he's been stiffed on a Christmas bonus, calling him every name you can think of in the book. Just absolutely hysterical. And actually, I should say, right from the get-go, like the opening scene is hysterical, where he's driving out, they're driving out to get the Christmas tree, and they end up stuck on, well, first of all, they're stuck behind an idiot driver in a bit of road rage and flips him off and whatnot, and then he ends up stuck under a friggin' semi-truck carrying logs. It's hilarious from the onset. It just doesn't let go almost to the very end. Just a great, timeless film. I don't know many people that haven't seen this film, but if you have not seen this film, do yourself a favor. You will not be disappointed. To me, because I mean, I'm a big fan. I love watching movies at Christmas, like Christmas movies. Just if you're one of those people that just might watch the odd Christmas film, you're not really into Christmas films. If there is one movie that you need to watch at Christmas time, it is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. To me, Christmas is not complete without watching this movie. I know that's a silly statement to some people. Oh, what are you talking about? How can Christmas be not complete without watching a movie? And yes, you could probably theoretically get through Christmas without watching, but for me personally, my Christmas is just not 100% the same without watching this movie. Is what I'm trying to get at. So check it out, folks. You'll be not disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Like I said, even if you have seen it, see it again. Like I said, I've lost count of the number of times I've watched this movie. I've probably watched it 20, 25 times at this point. It never gets old. It probably never will. I will probably watch this movie again and again every Christmas till the day I die. It is that great of a film. So check it out, folks. You will not be disappointed. I probably won't see you until at least after Christmas, possibly the New Year. We'll see how the holidays go. So, folks, if I don't see you till, I definitely won't see you till after Christmas. So, have yourselves a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. And if I don't see you till the New Year, Happy New Year. And you take care, folks. Enjoy yourselves over the holidays, and we will catch you in the next one.